Hello and hello, everybody. Mike here, baseball collector. That's Chris. Chris, I've missed that music.
Boy, that did sound pretty good. It's like a Casey Kasem top 10 thing that we just haven't heard for a while. But it's coming back. It's coming back.
How many of us don't know Casey Kasem? I mean, I do, but I mean, how many people out there watching this don't have any idea who Casey Kasem is?
I might have just showed my age, didn't I?
You put it all out there, yes. But he was great growing up. That's how, between him and Dick Clark, how else would you know what the hits were,
Right. Now, Dick Clark's even older than Casey Kasem. So
yeah,
you're showing that age a little bit.
Well, we're not young anymore. And you know what else is not young anymore? Showcase Showdown. I mean, we've done 3 seasons. We have a special episode coming up that I know we're both excited about because we get to be a part of this year's Hobby Palooza. And I am excited. We're going to do a special edition, Chris. Are you up for it?
I believe so, because this is really our 3rd special edition, right? We're doing this one. We did the one in Strongsville, and we did the one at Showcase Showdown last year. And last year
at where? At Showcase Showdown?
At Hobby Palooza. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. I get all mixed up. But we did Hobby Palooza last year, and we did Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
And
that's right. We did Mickey Mantle. That's right. We saved the Mantle run for that.
That was fun. Very good time.
That one.
Well, I tell you, if you look at the comments after that, look at the comment stuff. And if you would know all my friends that contacted me, they believe I was truly the winner of that. Sort of like who's the home run king, because you added all-star Mickey Mantle cards and different things like that. And poor Chris, I didn't know about that.
I didn't count those. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. You got to go back and watch that. Yeah. I don't know. This going to be as contentious as what this one's going to be.
Well, what's cool, though, is if I won the first Hobby Palooza, rightfully or wrongly, you killed me in Strongsville, which means this is the tiebreaker for special edition. That's
right. Okay. Until we get to do one again next year, someplace, somehow, right?
Ideally, yes. If we have stuff to show, we're going to do Showcase Showdown because we both enjoy this a lot. We're excited to be a part of Hobby Palooza, which it's in its 21, 24, 6th year of Hobby Palooza. And 6 years.
So, okay, for those of you, for the people that didn't watch, and I'm not trying to send you a little love letter and make you look good. I know you started this thing 6 years ago. What in the world gave you the idea to do this? Where did that come from? Because usually when it comes to Showcase Showdown, I'm the one that has the good ideas. So how you had to come up with this on your own, because I wasn't there to help you. How did you do this?
Well, it was COVID, right? And COVID meant no national, although we really didn't. I guess we kind of knew it. They delayed it, and then they ended up canceling it. And so I want to say it was Mike O that I was talking to, and we're like, well, this sucks, and I want to say he said, man, I wish we could do something. I'm going to miss seeing everybody. And I said, what if we did do something? What if we did a show like during the time of the National, when we would have all been in, I think it was in Cleveland that year, then it got canceled. And let's just do something as if we can all be together. And so this idea was born of doing this huge live stream event of consecutive shows by different content creators and having their buddies on and basically trying to involve as many people as could be involved, along with all the viewers and the watchers and all of that. And there you go. Here we are 6 years later doing the same thing, even though there is a national this year.
Okay. And then you handed it off to the For Collectors channel to take some of that burden off, or was that, tell me what was that about?
Oh, just, it's a ton of work. And not that I'm afraid of doing that necessarily. It was, hey, it needs to be more than just what I can do by myself. And For Collectors has multiple people that are involved in that channel. I did have some help my last year. John Keating and John 3D80s Kid were helping me for sure manage some of the load of being behind the scenes and managing live streams and getting people in and making sure everybody's there and you got all the stuff you need and all the things. But I was like, okay, it's kind of run its course with me. Now it can be bigger and better, which it is. You know, it's bigger and better, and that's great for Hobby Palooza and for the community and all the things that it should be bigger and better for. So it's awesome. Now they're doing a great job.
They sure are. Well, good deal. Well, good deal.
So do you want to tell them what we're going to do on this special edition of Showcase Showdown?
Well, I hope I get this right. And yes, I'm used to being the one that introduces, because the way we do it is the one that lost the week before gets to introduce. But again, what we're going to do is we're going to do our Showcase Showdown. This is going to be a different version of what we're used to. In the past, we have done player runs. So we spin the wheel, and if it lands on your favorite, if it lands on a player, I ask everybody to get out their best cards of, let's say, Johnny Bench, and follow us along, and we compare our cards against each other for Showcase Showdown. Well, this year, what we're doing is we're going to do decades of post-war rookie Hall of Famers. Now, that's in both of our wheelhouses, and there's a great deal of people that watch our channel that collect the same thing. So what we've done, or what you have done, is you put decades 40 through 90 on your wheel, I'm assuming. Is that correct?
I did 40s through the 90s, each decade. And
so we're going to spin the wheel, and whoever it lands on, we're gonna go through all the Hall of Famers from let's say we do the 50s. We'll start with 59 and work our way down to all post-war rookie Hall of Famers down to 1950. And let's hope it lands in the 50s, because I have a better chance. But whatever it is, whatever the decades are, we're going to show our post-war rookie cards and compare them against each other. And, should I give them, just real quick, this is the best hour on TV. It's going to be the best hour on Showcase or on Hobby Palooza. So, just follow along with us, and you're going to see some great cards and have some fun.
Well, we're doing this video because we want to tell you guys we're going to be on Sunday at 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern. We really want you guys to be there. We want to make it the most watched hour of the entire Hobby Palooza. So come one, come all, watch, and we'll talk in a minute about why you might want to watch, why it might behoove you to watch our hour. We're going to be hopefully raising a lot of money for Signatures for Soldiers, which is a great charity. And so that'll be part of it. And probably the best part of it will be that. The other best part will be watching me beat Chris. But we're going to actually spin the wheel twice. We're going to do 2 decades because I think we're going to have enough time. And we're going to do some other stuff. So you want me to go ahead and spin the wheel and see which 2 decades we're going to do?
Yes, but before you spin that wheel, we'll figure out if we have enough time, we'll do another one. But
right.
Another decade, or somehow, if Mike wins one and I win one, I'm going to talk him out of going with the combined score. What I'm going to try to talk him into is somehow just picking out one card somehow and see who has the best post-war rookie.
Oh my gosh.
There's all kinds of ways we can do this to help Chris gain an advantage. So, Mike, why don't you show the wheel and let's see what it lands on.
All right, let me randomize these 3. Let's just say 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. This will be the first decade that we do. Let's see what it lands on. 70s.
Okay.
That would have been the last one I chose, like out of all of them.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think my last choice, well, I'm not even going to say it because I'll get some bad little mojo that'll go on this thing. But 70s would be fun.
No, the 80s.
Oh,
The 70s and the 80s. All right, let's pick one more, and then we'll let everybody vote
there you go. There
in
you
the
go.
comments which
Unless
two.
it's the 90s, and if it lands on the 90s, I'm going to boycott that one so we can show some old cards.
40s.
Okay, now that so that would be fun.
All right. So what we'll let everybody do in the comments of this video, put down of the 40s, 70s, and 80s, which 2 decades do you want us to do for sure? And we'll make sure we do those, but we're going to count up the votes and be ready for those 2 decades that you guys pick. What do you want us to do? Does that seem cool to you, Chris?
That seems fair, and I just want to let everybody know that Harold Baines is a rookie card in the 80s. I'll be more than glad to show you on the side. But, in the 40s, we got Jackie Robinson and Satchel Paige. And I'm just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Who would you rather have a drink with, if you could go back in time? I'm just saying. So, no, that's a great way of doing it. I agree with what you've done there.
I don't think you and I could have predicted that it would have landed on the 70s and the 80s. I would have thought we'd have 60s, 50s, or 40s for at least one of them,
Yes.
Oh, well. So the wheel goes.
Fun. That's just how it is.
But that gives people a chance to participate right now and put a comment of which 2 decades they want to see. They can kind of control what happens in Showcase Showdown.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. So, by the way, nice shirt.
Sponsor Scott Reindeer Studios, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great fan of the show. Great friend of the show.
He doesn't know it yet, but
he's our best friend.
Yeah. Oh, he's my best friend.
So now I want to talk about why they should really show up to our live stream. Yes, to watch Chris and I duel it out on Showcase Showdown. That'll be entertaining. But you're going to have a chance to win 3 different cards, one of 3 different, or all 3 if you bid enough. And we're going to do these. Let me tell you guys how this is going to work before Chris shows you the cards. We're going to do a live auction at the end of our show. I shouldn't have told them that because now they'll only show up for the last 15 minutes or something. But they don't know when the end is.
We'll be taking bids throughout the show, though.
Ooh, okay.
So we'll have to have some John helping us on these. But
okay, we'll have to show every once in a while. Then just show the cards they could be bidding on and the current winners of those cards. But yeah, that's a great idea. So we can start it at the beginning and let the bidding run the whole hour. Now you're talking. Okay.
There you go.
And we're going to bid and we'll get to the end and we will, whoever's the top bidder, we'll let John, who is a third party, uninterested bystander, tell us who won based on bids in the comment section. So, and there is a lag there. I'm just telling you guys.
And we might also come up with different ways they can win different cards, not just these 3, but that we'll talk about that during our show, Mike.
Fair enough.
But
why don't you show people what they could win?
Okay, I'm going to. Guys, we're going to be on this. Mike and I are going to be on this, and I'm honored to be on it with Mike. And our goal is to raise money. Seriously, that's what we want to do. But we're going to have fun doing it. And so, with talking to Mike, where this is post-war rookie Hall of Famers, and so a new person in the Hall of Fame that was elected by the Heirs Committee is Dave Parker. We thought that would be significant for this year. So take a look at that.
That's awesome, Chris.
So our second one. Now I may have to use this in our Showcase Showdown. I don't know. And then the second one that was involved that was included this year in the Hall of Fame ceremonies is Dick Allen. And so we have 2 rookie cards there of things that you could bid on. And this is a fun auction. You know what they're worth, but they're worth more than that during this auction because this means more than just you're going to remember where you bought this thing. But the next one, and this is the big one. He's not a Hall of Famer yet, but he's going to be really quick, really soon. And this is an autograph Albert Pujols rookie card, and it's in a 10. The autograph's in a 10. Now that's a pretty high dollar card, but like I say, we want this to be for fun, but we also want to raise this money for a good party, good thing.
Okay, so you're telling me they can come on our show, watch Hobby Palooza, enjoy all the other content, watch you and I battle it out, and potentially win an Albert Pujols signed Topps rookie.
That is correct. Now
that is,
and they're all they're rookie cards just because that's what we're doing on this thing. But man, that Albert Pujols, everybody knows he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I mean, that's a $700 to $1,000 card, depending on. That's pretty awesome, man.
And
that is so cool of you.
And I believe there's going to be some people that will bid on that thing and know it's worth. But to me, I think it's going to be worth more because they know what it's going for, and they're going to remember who they got it from.
Absolutely, that is so awesome. And our goal, look, you and I, we want to raise more money than anybody on Hobby Palooza, don't we?
That's right. That's right.
For Signatures for Soldiers, we want to be the ones, not for bragging, but for just saying what a great event, and it'd be fun to raise a lot of money for that great charity. So come be a part of it with us. Again, this coming Sunday, 2:00 Central, 3:00 Eastern. Mark your calendars, set a timer, set your watch. Make sure you're coming to watch us. It'll be fun, Chris.
Root for Team Chris this time. It's very important. Root for Team Chris. And it's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to it, Mike. I'm looking forward to showing cards. I'm looking forward to competing against you, and I'm looking forward to raising money for this project.
It's going to be awesome. Thank you, my friend. Well, everybody, we'll see you guys Sunday. Chris and I will see you guys Sunday. Have a great rest of your week and keep collecting.